Fridays, and did you guys? That was my introduction. Good morning, and good morning. Yes, guys, welcome to Rebel Fridays. And on Rebel Fridays, we like to get a bit steamy. Guys, with me, I have a special guest. Yes, guys, not just any guest, a special guest, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. And Trinidad has been blazing the airwaves, yeah, with the dancehall hits, the Trinidad. And like he said earlier, I don't classify myself, I'm thinking bigger. And I like his idea, I like his mentality. With me today, I have Logic. Good morning, Logic.
Calls. My bad. That was an incoming call. You checked that already.
Yes.
Let's go.
First of all, I say good morning and welcome to Rebel Link Up.
Nice. Pleasant. Good morning, man. Blessed morning. The whole of Grenada and everywhere else, man.
How are you doing on this morning?
Just cool, the thing goes surviving. Thank God for life, health, and strength and everything else.
Surviving. Just before we get into it, as you said, surviving there, I have one question for you. How has the COVID-19 affected you and your music?
Well, it had its ups and downs. The COVID do it good, it do it bad. In terms of music-wise, it just kind of slowed down the process within movements and you can't really go away and stuff like that. But it just having a more zone where I could create more music and do more things, So I just using the little inside time to do more work and that's just how it go.
And I like your positive look on it because I didn't ask for the positive, not intentionally. And I like the fact that most people that you ask that you usually have to come back and ask the follow-up question. Well, what good has it done? And the mere fact that you stick in some of the positive there, yeah, you already got me on your side with that one. So that was a really good job.
Yeah.
So first of all, for the viewers who are locked in right now, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Logic?
Well, Logic is just a normal youth, come up off the streets as we just call it ghetto, From one thing to the next is a struggle life is the same thing, Every day is the same thing on the street. So, we just try to make something positive out of the street life. And then we turn it into music and here we have Logic now creating some positive, nice hits for the people to soak into, it go. Yeah, simple as that, man.
Wonderful. And I take it that Logic would be your alias. So what is your real name?
Real name is Christopher. Real name is Christopher Charles.
Oh, you laugh. You have such a nice name, Christopher Charles, Sissy.
Because everybody like to put the Christopher with Columbus now, so I really like how that goes.
Can you imagine your time at school? But which brings it make it a bit ironic because you say it's Christopher Charles. Logic is normally spelled with a C, and then you change it to a Q, and your name has CC. How did that happen?
Yeah. Well, we changed the Logic to the Q because I just like the song of the Q1, and then we had the Logic with the C all over, as in it had the program Logic where it is used to record on it. Had a Logic, have a whole all kind of stuff. When you go to type in Logic, you can find anything. If you go to type in Logic with a Q, basically you'll find me.
Uniqueness. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, so Logic, tell us a little bit about your music, some of your hit songs. I'm pretty sure there are viewers on here who know Logic and Logic music. But for those of us who may not know and willing to get to know you, just tell us a little bit about your music and your music style.
Well, Logic music is just based on reality, right? The life I live, everything I sing is more or less my life, real stuff that I go through, So Yeah, just quick and simple in a nutshell, just logic music, sensible music, simple as effective.
And I admire you for that, and all the young persons who are taking that journey into the music field and not just creating any music, but they're creating positive music. I admire this. So, Logic, thank you so much for your contribution towards the music industry. But of course, we have some of your hits
Always.
here. But if you would, what is your favorite song of yours? Let me ask. I know you might have a lot, and it's your music. But which one is your personal favorite?
Well, actually, freedom is actually it grew to me, right? Freedom now has become one of my favorite songs because of the fact that it speaks a lot about me and the stuff that I go through. Freedom is just the basic. You can get everything out of Logic when you listen to Freedom. You can get how we live, we go through, stuff like that. So it tells a story, and that really make me just think to that song in particular. Protection, on the other hand, Protection is also a wonderful song. It was a song that I came up more or less it was like a personal prayer. So I was just in my own zone and I was just thinking about, protection and how the best way to talk to my creator. And I just talking to my creator and I come up with that line and I just turned that line into a song and that was it, you got protection.
And may I ask, how long have you been in the music industry?
Well, I wasn't in the music industry long, right? Only a couple of months now that I really in the industry with music playing on the radio and stuff like that. Not long. But I enter music like since I youth, since I could say basically all my life. Since I know myself as singing up and down the place and Yeah, so that was me ever since. But
I can imagine.
I was never really pushy to say like I go and rush into it and run into the music thing. I just take my time and let go do it thing and go decide the time is now and it's working out now.
I could only imagine you in a school setting with the kids and creating you like a freestyle and so forth. The like a logic going.
Yeah, yeah,
But if I
yeah.
may ask, what is your favorite genre of music?
Well, my favorite genre of music would be reggae dancehall. So it's a kind of twist of the two. I really like my dancehall music at the same time, and I really love my reggae music at the same time. And the reason why I decided to keep the dancehall in positive style.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I think that is a great combination. Who inspires you? Like, it's
Yeah.
usually you have artists that have inspired by previous persons who have paved the way. Who inspires and motivates Logic?
All right. In terms of the reggae side of the thing, I would say man like Damian Marley, you know, man like all the good reggae artists, Bob Marley, you know, you know, yeah, a couple of them Sizzler, that's on the hit side, and then when it comes to the dancehall, I go really, we go pay attention to the Vibes Cartel, we go pay attention to the Massacre, the Alkaline, you know. So yeah, that combination of everybody that is just giving me that kind of inspiration, and make me do my thing.
Now, I have a question for you. And just before I get into that question, you said the good reggae artist, and you made me smile because which can make me ask you, who is a bad reggae artist? But we would not get into that today. We will not cause any trouble. So I'm going to ask a good question, and I'm going to ask, who is your favorite dancehall artist? I know you mentioned that you listen to a combination, but who in particular is your favorite?
Favorite? Uh, it's really hard to say I have a favorite because I don't really have one particular artist that I would stick to. But I have a couple of artists that I would be tuning into a lot because I like the style and how they go pattern the music and stuff like that.
All right, wonderful.
But to pick one, it'll be hard.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said to pick one will be kind of hard.
All right, completely understandable. I think it's safe too. I think it's definitely safe for you as an artist.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
if you don't mind me just going into it a bit, I just want to find out what your musical journey was like. I know you say you started singing off, but I know it's not just you wake up every day and you just blow up as a big artist. So, what was your musical
Correct,
journey like?
correct. Well, it's it started with a group of friends who are accustomed with beating a little bucket on a corner, beat a bucket on a corner with a couple of virgins them, and they go start from the and then you go decide, all right, you want to go somewhere else. And well, recently in the thing here now, when I recently link up to really get serious in the music, was when I actually link up with Nine Mind Entertainment, big up to Nine Mind, same way, and the whole of the Mover Squad, same way. So when I link with them was really when he's the guy that really make me to know that, boy, you can really be out there and be big and thing, and really give me the real energy and make me to know that I could be out there with the music. And since me and the Nine link up and everything, it was just someday it was just gone.
So, what is next for Logic? What could we look forward to from you?
Well, more positive music for sure. Right, I have a couple hits well to come out still, and we're working on other things. I have a next video. I think the next release might be something called Stage Chat. Let's give a little peep into that. It's a positive song. It is a song like that, right? But the title of it is called Stage Chat. You know, and the reason for this, the reason for the name is actually it's a positive song again. So it's basically a stay strapped with, your creator, stay strapped with, protect yourself. Anyway, stay strapped with your Bible. If it's your Bible, you have to keep moving around with, you know? Yeah.
I
So you
like
don't
this.
want to you don't want to use this stay strap and pull the negative from it and say, hey, you talking about a gun there or something, and nothing like that.
Definitely, I like the twisted stay strap. Yeah, that title would stick to it, stick with me, and I'll definitely be looking out forward to this one. So as soon as we release, our nation is the place to hit. Definitely. So just before I get into some of your music, because I really want some of the, especially the persons locked in with us right now, to hear what Logic has to offer to us, especially from the music industry. But who produces your music, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, Nine Mind Entertainment. That's the
Nine.
camp. That's, yeah, that's who I signed to management, producers, everything riding, that's it.
So, Nine Mind, we would like to say a special thank you and good morning to you because I know you are on the live, and that was a trick question because I wanted him to say it himself. So, guys, especially to the upcoming artists, and then that you're looking for a great producer, I'm pretty sure Logic can attest to that. You need to definitely check out or just hit them up on Facebook. I'm pretty sure that you would answer the messages and link up
Yeah,
just so
man.
you can be the next Logic. Uh, so thank you so much to Line
Shit.
Mind. But just before we cut off, I want to soak in some of the music. But you say protection. Do you have protection, Mr. DJ? If you can link us up with protection from Logic, I want to use your favorite song first.
Alright then, Father God, show me my friends, please. Because we don't know all the enemies. And the one that must stand right beside you. So can I get my key? So me have got to protect me in these streets and
It's like them
night.
out tuning in.
All of the enemies, yes, Father God, please shine the light. Oh, Father God, guide me from the bad mind people. And them way I promise even. Take them away,
I know I'm not with you right now, but could I request a pull up on this one? I think I understand why it is your favorite song. Yeah, I definitely get it now. I get it. So those of you who are tuning in, this one is coming from Logic with a song entitled Protection.
Father God, show me my friends, please. We don't know all the enemies.
Because I don't know all my enemies.
So can I get my key? So we have got to protect me here in these streets at night. But all of the enemies, yes, Father God, please shine them light. Oh, Father God, guide me from the bad mind people. And them way I promise even. to be dead, so we know them are fighting. Them boy, they don't rate it. So we know them are vexed. Them girl wanna date it. Now for them, don't like I. Them want to be low, they don't want to be shy high.
And Josan said she immediately started singing before the song even started. Yeah, you see, that is what positivity does. And this is not just the only one, but I know you have more. Yeah, just keep them coming for a minute. I gotta soak in this. And this is coming from Logic. Yes, guys. For those of you who tune into our nation radio right now and you want to get a look as to who is behind all this good music, you can definitely tune into our Facebook page at Our Nation Radio and you'll definitely see the man behind the scenes.
When them didn't need them help, but I might for them used to God. Seems like the things switch them no rate we again look them wish to be fast. But still we never pray them boy them. Bad mind we don't see them boy them. Come around like them a real friend from where. One take we cheap and from where. We don't need them.
Yeah, I'm happy that I didn't have to tell you to touch it again.
Stay far from them bad mind. Time them that hate we not know them no rate we from when it's smart. True we think them up, no one is that good that we like them on. That when them didn't need them help, but I might for them used to God. Seems like the things.
And there you have it. But if you don't mind me asking, how can in the event that we need your music? How can we reach out to you for your music?
Well, management at Nine Mine Entertainment. You could also follow Logic Music on IG, Logic Charles on Facebook, Logic Official YouTube. In terms of anything management, again, as I say, Nine Mine Entertainment. Once you find Nine Mine, you find Logic. That is just
All
it.
I like that. Once you find Nine Mine, you find Logic. So that means that Nine Mine, you're doing an amazing job, right? So thank you
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much,
yeah.
guys. But just before we head out, of course, we're gonna take one of those tracks again. But I want you to shout out to anybody who want to shout out to. Yeah, just the free up. The floor is yours right now.
Yeah, first of all, we just give thanks to the creator for everything first. And then we send all the shout outs to all the loved ones, everybody who support the thing from day one. Because the whole of Grenada who supporting the thing all day, big up for yourself. Sure. The whole of the Caribbean and everything. Big up Trinidad, big up the whole of Mova. Mova, big up yourself. The whole of Central, big up all yourself. Nine Mine again. The thing shot, that's all, right? Yeah, man, right about it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clearly, your fans are here. Good morning to the Trinidad and Tobago and to all Logics fans. Good morning. Yeah, you're supporting full blast. I must say good morning to Terry as well. Guys, this was a Rebel Link Up. And yeah, we did it special this morning. We take someone all the way from Trinidad. Of course, Trinidad is, Trinidad hitting the airwaves with those Trini badge. And now you have even
Yeah,
the
yeah,
baddest Logic locking with us right here at Our Nation. Logic, we're looking forward to
yeah.
having a chat with you again. Anytime, once the gates open up and you're here in the Spice Isle, feel free to pass by Rebel Nation, the second home at any point in time. We welcome you with open arms. So thank you so
No
much.
problem at all.
All right.
Yes, sir, no
Mr.
problem at all.
DJ,
But
take us
it
out,
again.
please.
So me have got to protect me head in the streets at night. All of me enemies, yes, Father God, please shine them a light. Oh, Father God, yeah. So guide me from the bad mind people. Want them way I promise. Take them
Seems
away.
like just now I might have to lick up for like a dub and thing just now, yeah.
Them boys,